company directors take on their PAs now on BBC Two with not a laptop in sight.
This week on Bare Necessities.
The most evil man in Britain. You nasty man.
I'm desperately missing convivial conversation and intellectual debate.
Tell me when it's over, Vicky. What is it?
It's coming out.
Hello and welcome to Bare Necessities. I'm Ed Hall. This week we're having a taste of paradise in the tropical haven of the Dominican Republic. It's a world away from the 9-to-5 grind of our two teams. This week, 3 company directors go into survival battle against their own personal assistants. For the next 5 days, their working conditions will exclude computers, canteens and coffee machines. But there's going to be lots of overtime. So, who's on the staff list? Well, let's meet them. Lyndon's the youngest of our company directors and makes his living in the world of websites and e-commerce. Gordon's always had a taste for management, school prefect, head of house and milk monitor. And finally, Di Burton. She's originally from South Africa, runs a PR company in Harrogate and believes in speaking her mind. Lee looks after Lyndon. She says she has to do everything for him, apart from wiping his nose. Mevan's from Sri Lanka, has a PhD in biochemistry and is determined to beat boss Gordon. Vicky is Di's PA. She also says her team must win or the girls in the office will never forgive her. Introduction's over and it's on with the game. The PAs are in blue and their bosses in red. They're going to be marooned on this beach for the next 5 days. After those 5 days, a chance for one team to win a stay in 5-star luxury. For the losers, nothing. Awarding the points and reprimands in equal measure is, of course, Hugh Mad Dog McManus, ex-commando and always ready to take the flak. Hugh, we know what the 6 basic bare necessities are, but what else are you going to allow them this week?
Well, although it's very hot here, it's also very wet.
Yeah.
And keeping a fire going is going to be a nightmare, so I'm actually going to give them matches. Plus a mosquito net.
Mosquito nets.
Because they will bite very, very hard, and a hammock to keep them off the ground. A razor-sharp machete, and then the carbohydrate ration this week is going to be rice and some root vegetables.
Oh, that's a squash or something. That's for dinner.
Very generous.
Absolutely.
Let's see how they're getting on.
Should we do that?
2 tasks for our team today and 10 points available. First job is to set up camp. It's worth 5 points.
Ready?
Oh my.
This is paradise. Just give me a bounty, Bob.
You know how to open a coconut?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Shelter from the sea.
Exactly, we've got to get our stuff and just stand here.
Already, the PAs seem to have a very different approach to teamwork than their bosses.
Fire down this end.
Well, hold on. The wind is blowing this way, so we don't want smoke blowing into us.
We do want smoke blowing into us, we think.
Because of the mozzies?
Yeah.
We're going to win.
They're going to be stropping already now.
Yeah. We're all going to pull in the same direction. They're going to be pulling in 3. They're all the boss.
If you're right and the wind's coming from there...
Look, feel it's coming behind you, look.
Okay, if it's there...
But if it's got a reflector behind it as well, then that'll limit the amount of wind.
So if we build a reflector, OK?
Yeah. We're going to sleep there, yeah?
Yeah.
So if the fire's there, the smoke's going to go over there, isn't it?
Yes, more to the point, yeah.
Yeah. We need a roof, don't we?
Yeah. There's a lot
certainly
of big
need a
rooms
roof.
over there.
And we need walls, we need a bar,
These things
and a boardroom table.
Absolutely. We need a secretary as well.
Well, the idea is that we don't have a leader. There's no point in that, but we discussed ideas, and we have to, I mean, the way we say, if we have an idea, we prove it, we reason it out, and if we all agree on it, we go ahead.
We've just got to make sure we work together and that the decisions we've decided upon are the right ones.
Okay.
And if we've made the wrong decisions...
And we've got our roles, yeah?
Yeah.
Facilitator. Facilitator?
Yeah, that's cool.
You going to keep us in control?
No problem.
I'll be the driver. I'll whip you both into shape.
Driver, our driver, and process. Process of talking and getting things done. Process, driver, facilitator.
I'm glad that's sorted out, Gordon. Now, how about getting on with some work?
One more. Christopher Butterworth, I wish I had listened more closely to your lessons in knot tying.
Okay, is that okay now?
I don't know.
No, it's not going to hold that.
That's pathetic, actually. Why don't we have a big forked stick that we can rest it on?
A big what?
Forked stick.
Do you have one?
We're in a forest, I'm sure we can find something.
If I do the fire, can you do the hammocks and get the roof off? Get the hammocks down and then we'll do the roof. You're going to stand there with that.
God, it's much easier writing a strategy than trying to hang up a hammock. Just imagine, we can... That's high enough, that's fine. Well, that'll hold my weight, I don't know about yours.
Yeah, it will do, yeah, that can't break. You're talking to me ahead.
I'm not moving now.
You keep coming out with the fat jokes, then, you know, it's going to be...
No, I'm not. It's not a fat joke, it's a weight. You're a strong man.
Our contestants have been hard at work all day, and the question you're probably asking is, what's for dinner? Well, goat lovers, look away now. Hello.
Hi, Ed.
Are you hungry?
No.
There, wrapped up in a bag, is your evening meal.
It's hairy.
It's hairy.
It's very hairy.
Oh no, I can't.
God, it's a cat.
It is dead, isn't it? It was...
What is that?
Oh, flip it, it's a dog.
Oh no.
It's not a dog.
Oh, wow, look at that. How did you know? It's my favourite. This is what we have every day at home.
That's cool.
Hey, isn't he sweet? Is it a he or a she? I think this is a he.
It's a he.
Come on, quick.
I'm doing it as quick as I can.
Okay, listen.
That's terrific. Absolutely terrific.
You're in the wrong job.
You reckon?
If you cut down, it's always better to cut down because you're going with the fibre.
The kidneys. Let's take the kidneys out.
Is that the
Because we
kidneys?
can eat the kidneys. Okay?
Where's the heart?
I used to dissect things when I was at college. University because I did agriculture, but it's been a long time since I did it. Like anything else, you just get used to it. It's like being a doctor. Sorry, Vicky. I hate it as well.
Can you imagine Lee and Vicky doing this?
No, I can't, to tell you the truth.
I think Vicky's probably about 20 yards away from the killing field.
Who knows?
But Vicky the vegetarian is getting her hands dirty.
Absolutely. Well done.
We're not having testicles.
Yeah, we'll keep it
No, we've got to take the testicles.
No, we're not having
Yeah,
testicles.
come on, though, because they're my favourite.
I refuse to eat
Like, they're my favourite. You can't do this to me. They're my favourite.
Yeah, I don't know how to cook them. I know how
If you
to
carry
cook
them
things.
over, I'll cook them, all right? Yeah, there you go.
My fingers now protruding from its bottom.
Oh, God. Well
We
done.
did it. Oh, that's great. Well done, Vic.
So, the goats have been gutted, the hammocks hung, and night is drawing in. But the PAs are already thinking ahead about what they're going to eat tomorrow.
Basically, the goat was too big. We just can't cook everything today and eat everything today in the pan we got. So we're going to tie up the meat here, tie it safely, put it into a kind of a hole in the sea, and try and preserve it like that for at least another day. We've got to mark it well because the tide's coming in, so we've got to make sure we can find it in the morning.
So what have you got in there then?
Well, I would have preferred to roast the goat, but we hadn't yet got up our rotisserie.
Uh-huh.
So I added some of the... we had some of the vegetables left over. The biggest problem we're finding is insufficient containers.
So are you going to eat it all?
We are going
All
to...
this? We're going to eat all the meat.
Yeah, sounds good.
So do you think it's going well?
We think we've done a pretty good job. Yeah, we look back and can see the ways that we could have done things better. But the main thing is that we are all like exhausted because we've all kept going.
Yeah, none of us
100%.
We've all got beds, we've all got mosquito nets, we've got some semblance of a shelter.
Yeah. The big question, how do you think the other lot are going to be without your masterful leadership?
Well, I hope they're doing well. I hope they've had a good day. Hope they're not doing quite as well as we are. But
I think they will have done well, but I think they would have struggled more on the meat side.
Yeah, I think the goat will have worried them.
You reckon?
They're probably very supportive. We've been a lot more directive, maybe.
I don't think we have. I think we've been really good. I think we've controlled that basic emotion really well.
Right, enjoy your meal. Hope it tastes good. It looks dreadful. We'll see you in the morning. No.
Right. Good night.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi, Ed.
How are you?
Not bad. A bit tired.
So how have you done it? It's the first day. How do you think it's gone?
All right. Could have been worse. We've got beds. Got mozzie nets.
You got a fire?
Cleared this whole area, wasn't it?
Skinned the goat, cut the meat, cooking it, spiced it. Just ready to eat it now and go to bed.
Yeah.
Very tough day for
Tough
us.
day?
Yeah.
How do you think the other lot are doing?
Losing.
Fine
I don't know
day.
whether they've been together long enough yet to be arguing yet.
Oh,
Or whether that'll come
They
back
would
tomorrow.
have.
Do you think they're going to argue?
Yeah, of course they.
Oh, we know they're going to argue. We know.
Who's going to be the worst? Who's going to be the worst clash?
Camera, be careful.
I don't know, I'd say Lyndon, you'd probably say good, and you'd probably say Di.
Yeah, it's going to be a combination of all three.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Good luck.
Just hope it doesn't rain.
Yes. Me too.
Good luck.
Good luck. See you in the morning.
See you, Ed.
Good
See you,
night.
dude.
Let's go to bed.
As usual, in addition to their survival kit, each team gets a video camera to share with us their true sentiments.
Absolute paradise here. The pity is that we haven't had time to enjoy the beautiful beach and all the scenery because we've all been working our guts out. We killed the goat.
I'm going to get that floss in a bit
Oh yeah, the stuff you got, brilliant.
because I've got goat in between my teeth. And it
yeah,
doesn't
we didn't
feel
know we
very
had so
nice.
many gaps, did we?
I know.
In our
Good
teeth,
job we
and-
brought the floss.
Morning. We think. We're not sure. We've just woke up and we've no idea what time it is. We're completely awake, so there's no point trying to get back to sleep. But we're not sure whether it's the middle of the night or whether we've been asleep an hour or whether it's nearly morning.
It is morning now, Lyndon, and time for Hugh to deliver his all-important points. Remember, 2 challenges yesterday, camp making and goat gutting, and up to 5 points available for each. How was it last night?
Surprisingly good.
Was it really?
It really was, yeah.
Yeah, the hammocks are really comfy.
It was surprisingly good. We were lucky it didn't rain, obviously.
You were.
Do you want to know what your points are?
Gonna know anyway.
You're going to know anyway.
Already guessed.
Hugh, how badly have they done?
Well, it's quite obvious to me that you guys need someone to run around after you and tidy up, because this camp is an absolute tip. Total tip. And there's a sensible reason for cleaning up, and that is that because if you don't, you'll get infested by insects. For some strange and unaccountable reason, you lit the fire as soon as you arrived, hours before you needed it. And then you decided to light another fire. So any firewood that was in your area, you burnt up furiously, and you had a bit of a problem with firewood. Let's sort this out, please. And as for the roof, absolute joke, complete joke, and I'm sure you'll be working very, very hard on that against the rain that I've ordered for later on today. So anyway, I'm going to give you 2 points for the shelter and the camp and the illogicality of all that.
You were right.
Out of 5. The food actually was quite well done. You got on with the goat.
We enjoyed that.
It was well butchered. You sorted yourself out a reasonable meal. There was no problems at all. But I understand you gave half of it back. I'm not going to give you any more. So, I mean, you would actually have got full marks for the food yesterday, but I'm going to take 1 off because of that stupidity. I'll give you 4 points.
As soon as it went, I knew we shouldn't have taken it.
So that's 6 points for yesterday. I'm being lenient with you, but that won't be repeated.
We'll see you later on.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Quite fair, really.
Yeah.
Quite fair. That's what we thought. Yeah.
So, how was it last night then? So did the hammocks work? Is there any kind of... What were the immediate problems?
Problems
Just
getting
a bit
in.
cold, that's all. Yeah, we didn't have any problems. It was just Nevin fell out with us about 4 times.
Too
Sure,
close to you
on
and you
purpose
kept
just
kicking
to
me
make us
out.
laugh.
So, was the food good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vicky, it's the big money question. Did you tuck in to go?
I did eat some, yeah. But I did feel sick this morning.
Oh, right. Do you want to know what your points are?
Yep. Yeah.
You.
You started slowly yesterday, but I think you were methodical. For example, you cleared the site. You put in a lot of work clearing all this, but time had marched on, and so you hadn't got any attempt to put a roof on, and you didn't even think about a roof. You're not sure what sort of a structure you're going to put up. You were lucky it didn't rain, and that's fine. The fire, again, that was slow. Now, you had a disadvantage because in this area there wasn't all that much firewood. And so you had to cast about quite a bit, and you realised you hadn't got enough once you got the fire started. So I shall give you 3 points for the general camp. The food part, again, that was slow, getting the jacket off that goat. But, you know, once you'd done that, you got on with it reasonably well, and you cooked it, and everybody ate it. But the thing I particularly like is that you made a good attempt to try and save the stuff that you weren't going to eat. And that's sitting down there on the shoreline, dug in, and hopefully that will still be all right this evening. So again, that's 3 out of the potential 5 for food, which gives you 6 points for yesterday.
It's not really, is it?
You've only been here one day. I mean, let's face it, you've not had much training.
We've lost 4 points already.
We'll leave you for the moment, and see you later on.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Where till we get our roof off? We're going to get 5 definitely tomorrow.
So, it's 6 points apiece, and neither team seemed too impressed with Hugh. The directors feel particularly hard done by.
We worked absolutely non-stop. We haven't been in the sea, we haven't washed, we haven't done anything really, so I think it'd be really unfair to them. It is an unfair to us. So, our board table?
It is.
This is our first board meeting.
Our first board meeting for decisions.
The strategy for today
And the strategy for tomorrow.
and the strategy for tomorrow and the next 2 days as well.
So how not to do a board meeting?
Aha. 1, 2, 3. Is that good?
That is.
Absolutely. Wonderful.
Today let's have some fun because yesterday was all hard graft.
Don't let Hugh catch you with that cigarette, Lee. And I'm afraid it's more hard work today, Di. Both shelters need a roof.
We're trying to get a shelter here so the water slopes down if it rains, because apparently the downpours here are quite heavy.
None of these are long enough. They're all short, apart from those few big ones we've got.
Okay, well let's just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
This would be much better if we had more gap, if we had less gap.
Should we just lean it forward so we don't have to hold it while we chat? There we are. Okay.
Right, got it. Lee, can you position these leaves the way you want them?
Yeah.
All right, someone hold them then.
Okay, now, if you want to try and lean it over, particularly the end one. No.
Do you want to grab the other end of this?
Gordon.
Got 4 though, do you know that?
4.
4, this one's not fit.
From this side, we just add another trellis on the top of that one that we've already built.
It's our chateau. And I think it'll keep the rain off and the wind off. Hopefully it keeps the wind off. It was a bit chilly last night. We think that this side is where the most of the wind was coming from, off the sea. Yeah, so we're really pleased with it. It's lovely.
Following Hugh's constructive criticism, as we will call it, what we've done is taken the original roof down altogether because it basically consisted of 2 of these, and I think his description of a joke wasn't too far off the truth, in all honesty. These are now going into the roof structure as well and are coming down over a lattice type construction, which you can't really see under there, but looks incredibly sexy, believe me.
A little earlier on when we was actually putting the high bits onto the roof, it did actually start raining. and we was at a crucial point of tying all the leaves on. By the time we actually got down, the fire had gone out. So we've been and collected some leaves over there so we can just actually cover the fire and stop the rain getting in and hopefully stop getting all our firewood wet.
And our final improvement, which has probably significantly improved the value of our property, is our superb toilet which goes straight out to the sea. We just dug the hole on the top and I think nature did the rest on there.
Shelter's improved, so we've set up a task to test teamwork down here on the beach. They're going to need agility, patience and a cool head under pressure to get through these tripwires. OK, managing directors, your next challenge, what you've got to do is traverse this area of tripwires. If you do it without raising any of the flags, it's 5 points. If you raise one flag, then that's 3 points. If you two flags, 2 points. If you raise all 3 flags, you've blown it. You've got 15 minutes to plan it and do it. And one other thing, one of you is going to be blindfolded. Your time starts now.
I'll direct you, right? Okay. Just listen to my voice.
The person with the blindfold is going to be severely disadvantaged, aren't they?
The PAs have made a good start, but 4 precious minutes in and their bosses are still in a meeting.
Why don't you take one person slightly ahead, with the other 2, one blindfold, the other not, watching what the previous person has done.
Holding hands.
Vicky, you stay there till Paul goes. Crawl, Vicky, crawl.
Please.
Yeah, crawl, crawl.
Would you like me to go one step ahead? He's blindfold, you hold his hand.
Bring it right in. That's it. Wait, stop, stop, stop.
Is that a coconut?
Yeah, it wasn't.
What about through here? This is the biggest gap. Then to the right.
No, the biggest gaps are all on the right, which means
Well,
that
that's what
the
I've just
trip
said.
ones are at the front.
Head down, head down, head down, head down, head down, head down.
Di, listen, the way we'll do this, yeah? We've just tripped one of the trips.
Right.
Fantastic stuff.
Okay, just concentrate on what we...
Right leg up. Hey, watch it.
OK, you've had 6 minutes.
Are we bending down now?
Di, look where your feet are going before you put them down.
Yeah, I will. I'm looking.
Watch your bum.
Turn 90 degrees left.
Sorry. You have to be more like this.
Put your arm around my shoulder, which is there.
Hold my shoulder. Keep your knee down. Keep your leg down.
10 minutes.
You
Right.
can sit up now.
Stay. No. Stay there.
Can we just have... let's focus on one doing the instructions here, unless there's a mistake.
Careful. Well played, guys. Well played. Don't take my cap off because my hair's...
The PAs finish with bags of time to spare, but 2 flags raised by the directors and they're now running out of time. Congratulations. That's a total of 3 points to get through that.
Great.
And you ran through most of the major positions in the Kama Sutra manual doing it as well.
Very high, very high, very high, very high. And your boot.
Right, move that foot forward.
And your boot. That's it. And put it on the ground. Now, well done. And the other one to follow. Well done. Well done. Okay, in you come, Lyndon. Well done. Cracking. Careful, careful. Keep your bottom down. Keep your bottom down. Keep your bottom down. Push off.
10 seconds.
Quickly put your foot up. Well done, guys. Great.
Well guided. Well done.
Sorry, you know where we went wrong?
Congratulations. Did it with 10 seconds to spare.
Thank you. Very good.
Sadly, though, 2 flags raised, which means you got 2 points out of 5. Not
well.
bad, though. It is tricky.
Good
and you got 2
directions.
points. You could have ended up with none. Well, that worked up an appetite, so Mevans enlisted Hugh's help to test the freshness of yesterday's leftover goat meat, while I check up on the directors. As a group of managing directors, it's probably been quite a long time since you've ever had to kind of have listened to someone giving you a different opinion or questioning your authority. How has that been since you've been out here, dealing with all that?
Difficult, I think, hasn't it? We've had to just take it on the chin. It's we'll have to respect one another's opinions.
We're getting there.
You're right, it has been different and it's been difficult at times.
What about you, Di? You're the only woman out here.
Well, I think the men are coping remarkably well with me because I'm a straight-talking lady. That
You
shoots from
really
the hip.
are.
And I think that probably they've been the odd time close to hitting me, but they've been very, very good. And
I'm sure that by the end of the programme, or by the end of the 5 days, they'll realise that there's no malice intended, it's just the way that I am.
Do you think you can beat the PAs and secretaries?
Definitely. 100%.
I don't think we should underestimate them. I really don't. I think they're bonding extremely well. We're very strong personalities, and I think physically we're capable. But we've just got to get our team working right, and we're working on that. We keep smiling. I'm going to tell some jokes tonight.
And that you think's going to help? Back on the beach, Hugh was happy with Mevon's improvised refrigeration technique.
You just got yourself an extracurricular meal that you weren't going to have otherwise. So enjoy it.
The best teams are well balanced with a whole mix of skills. Our team is not well balanced. Gordon and I are too similar. Lyndon is a better foil, but that's where our team is breaking down, in that it doesn't have the balance that it has, and that's a great pity.
That is a pity, Di, because you're not even halfway through the week yet, and that rain Hugh ordered is just about to arrive. Even the PAs are worried about their bosses.
She would have found it difficult getting on with them both, I think, because she's not a team worker, I don't think. She likes to boss people around, and she likes to know what's best. Doesn't like to listen to other people's.
I can't believe Gordon is ever going to be less than a competitor.
Say what you thought about Lyndon.
I actually feel a bit sorry for him. I think he's a little bit like Piggy in the middle. So at the end of the day, he's stuck with a couple of old farts.
And after a very wet night, Hugh and I arrived to give the teams news of their scores. How was last night? It looks like Glastonbury down there at the moment.
Yeah, wet. Lee's side got really wet. This side here.
Yeah. Was the goat okay?
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Did you eat any, Vicky, or not? No. No, I didn't think you would go for it. All right then, Hugh.
Well, firstly, the maze snare challenge. You got straight in there and you made the critical decision as to who was going to be blindfolded very, very quickly. And that's great. Saved yourself a whole load of time, and it was an obvious decision anyway. And then you got on, and throughout the whole thing, you were learning quickly, but also you were helping each other, and the team spirit was great. It was really good. And I thought it was just bad luck that you put one down. So you get 3 points for that. Home improvements. You've done a lot of work on this shelter. I'm pleased to see that you've got the leaves the right way up, so that they've got that V shape, so that the water will run down to the ends and keep off you. It's a very big roof, and the leaves have been falling off, and I think what you've realised is that you need some horizontal cross pieces to tie those leaves on. That'll be a fair amount of work that you're going to probably be dry. There were 5 points available for that. I'll give you 4. But I'm very pleased about the goat. That was a meal that you wouldn't otherwise have had if you hadn't sorted out a strategy for preserving it, a strategy which worked extremely well. So I'm going to give you 1 bonus food point.
Excellent, well done.
8 out of 10. Only 2 more for perfection. We'll see you later on.
Yep.
Okay. Bye-bye.
See ya.
See you later.
Thank you.
Wow, this was much better than we thought. 8 out of 10.
8.
Right, do you want to know what your points are for yesterday?
Yes, please, sir.
Hugh.
The start of your game was unbelievable. You wasted vast amounts of time trying to make the most simple decision imaginable, who was going to be blindfolded. And you made the wrong decision. I mean, the obvious thing that you should have done was to blindfold Di, who was smaller, lighter, and the rest of you, if necessary, could have carried her and posted her through the gaps, but you didn't. And it was the wrong decision. And all 3 of you are responsible for that.
Of course.
And then when you got going, initially Di had gone on ahead as kind of like lead scout, but actually that just left you 2 floundering around. So I'm going to give you 2 points for that. Not very good, ladies and gentlemen. But however, on a lighter note, you appear to have done a vast amount of work around your camp, cleared all around the site, you kept the fire going, and the shelter is reasonably working. The roof looks a bit of a mess, but the structure's okay, and you do realise, having got wet, that it needs more stuff putting on it. There were 5 points available for that. I'm only going to give you 4 because that roof clearly needs a lot of work, and I'm delighted it rained because that's proved to you what you need to do for it. Okay, so that's a 6-point day yesterday.
You happy with that?
Oh yeah.
6 out of
That's what
10.
we thought.
We thought we
got that right.
We thought we did 4.
Well, you kept relatively dry, and
Yeah.
6 points ain't bad. We'll see you later on.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheerio.
No, I didn't. We decided who was going to be
No,
blindfolded.
you said I'll go ahead before we start.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You've not made many friends there, Hugh. It now stands at directors 12, their PAs 14.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
The most evil man in Britain. You nasty man.
So it's obviously a safe place to launch.
Today's first task is to build a raft, and once again the directors proved they preferred discussing to doing.
The first thing that springs to mind is obviously we've got to make a square. Yes, that's going to take 4 of the long pieces up because we haven't got all the same shape. Yeah, so we've got to take 4 of the long pieces out of the equation.
Why can't we just have it on this kind of basic?
Well, can we just run through one plan at a time?
Shorter ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got the square lashing on all these points, so it's going to take some time for that.
Let's just summarise what he said before we start pulling it apart,
I was
right?
just asking questions. I wasn't pulling it apart, just asking for clarification. Questions.
Right. So, you seeing that a square, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe something across here.
Yeah, definitely something across there.
Okay. And do we really need to undo that knot? Though?
Well, it's too short pieces.
But I'm just concerned about us not knowing that we do the knot right.
I remember how to do it.
So if in an hour's time we do one and it's not right, Di, you don't have one to refer to.
Common sense is a big part
Well,
of
if we're
this.
using common sense, we need to admit then that we need to move the raft on the water.
Yeah, and also common sense would tell me that we have 3 strong pairs of arms and 3 strong pairs of legs.
That's where we're at this moment in time, isn't it? We're at the decision on, do we need something to power it, or do we rely on our own power?
Well, the task today is to build a raft that will float. Okay, the
No,
task.
that's not true.
No,
That's not true.
What's the task today?
today is to build a functional raft. And then was it going across here after that?
No.
You had a look under here. Do you want to have a look under here?
I really think this is okay, honestly.
Yeah. Do you want to have a look under here?
Not really.
Well, this bit here is what this should look like.
Right.
It should look like this.
Yeah, but he's not.
It should look like this.
So there.
Exactly, that's what we're going to
Yeah.
do. Make a loop around there one first.
I think all 3 of us should work together. I really
Yeah?
do. I think that would be better.
Finally, 2 rafts built. Time to test them. Well done.
Good, it held together all right.
How was that?
Good, looks like it's okay.
The next challenge is to go fishing using this raft. Here is the all-important fishing rod. Good luck, see you in a bit.
That's it.
Right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Fishing. It's as much about luck as it is about skill, and unfortunately, our teams have neither.
Building the raft was a very difficult team exercise. None of us really had a clue what we were doing. So I thought we should resort to the normal Robinson Crusoe standard craft that was evenly balanced, but the chaps had some fancy ideas, so there was a little bit of argument about that. How the final one is going to work, I really don't know.
We've just been fishing and haven't caught a fish, so we've got to have rice and
Tasteless
pumpkin
potato.
again.
For a change.
Yeah, Di and Gordon definitely do clash. They're just such similar people. They both have an instant opinion on everything, and their instant opinion is always the right one in their minds, which is obvious because anybody thinks that way. Everybody sort of protects their own point of view.
I just can't think of anything worse than losing the final challenge, especially to our bosses.
No, I can't.
And I couldn't do it to the other girls in the office. They're depending on me. I've got to do it for them and for myself.
I don't want to stay. I want to go home and see my mum or whatever, and I just want to go home. But I do love it. I do love the experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything, really.
But would you do it again?
No, I wouldn't do it again.
No, I wouldn't either.
Another day, another roasting from Hugh. Hello.
Morning.
Rebuilding the raft, I see. What do you think was wrong with it?
It wasn't going fast enough, it wasn't turning, it wasn't particularly doing much. It was keeping us afloat, that's about it.
Right.
So,
I'm finding it difficult rowing in the middle, so I thought we row on the outside.
Uh-huh. Very cunning. A brave decision to do as well. Okay then, Hugh.
Right, yesterday there was raft building and there was fishing. Got on and decided what sort of a raft you were going to make, very amicably and quickly, and then you just got on with it. It was just a sort of little hive of activity, everyone kind of muttering to each other, and at the end you produced a raft which put to sea in a perfectly reassuring fashion. I don't think you thought you were going to sink or anything like that. It looked strong and it looked safe and it looked reasonably good. And I'm in the rather strange situation now of giving you 4 points for the raft building, which is one step off perfection, only to have you decide that your raft was rubbish and you've now taken it to pieces. Well, that's fine. We'll see how that goes. And you've obviously got the hang of what fishing's all about as well, which is that you put to sea with the kit that you think you need, and you stay out there until such time as you catch something. Well, you didn't actually catch anything. That was a shame. It was because we couldn't give you any more time. So I'll give you 3 points for the fishing trip, which gives you a total of 7 points.
7 out of 10, not bad. This could be the last full day out here. I'm sure you all want it to be. We'll see you later on.
Cheerio.
Bye.
What are you doing? You're replanning the raft?
Slight modifications.
What made you come to this decision after?
Fast enough yesterday.
Wasn't fast
We
enough.
felt we were paddling and getting absolutely nowhere.
Right then. You.
Do your worst.
2 point scoring opportunities yesterday. The process of raft building and fishing. Now, we've already had a fairly firm conversation about leadership, organisation, decision making and generally doing things. To no avail at all. You argue about nonsense. Now, it's got to stop, because if it doesn't stop, you have no chance whatever in the final game. So the whole raft building process, which you're dismantling now, I'm going to give you 2 points out of 5. Now let's talk about fishing. Fishing is a process where you go to a place where you think you're going to catch some fish and you just stay there. What do you guys do? When you get out there, after a while you think, I'm a bit bored actually, nothing's happening, you know, nothing's going on. Let's go back again. So I'll give you 1 out of 5 for that.
Who guessed that you'd get 3 points today?
3 points. I think you're pretty generous actually.
It's not the best score ever, but you could do better. Do you think you can do today?
Oh, I'm sure you will, yeah.
All right, we'll see you later on.
See you later.
Okay, bye.
So, the PAs extend their lead to 6 points. It's directors 15, PAs 21, and the teams don't seem happy.
I feel you, Vicky, it hasn't come, it's nothing to do with bosses versus PAs anymore, it's just getting out off this island. One
That's
day
how I
off
feel
this island.
too.
And Di slept every night without him to get up, but equally when she's been up, she's worked like a Trojan. She's done all the cooking, which is fine. So some things we've done really well. When we've had to interact and make decisions together, it's an absolute bloody disaster.
Because we've been working so hard. We've not been girlish at all.
I'm desperately missing convivial conversation and intellectual debate. There's been no intellectual debate at all.
Lyndon's had enough intellectual debate and not enough water. Hugh's worried his headaches and lethargy are dehydration, so he's off for a checkup with a doctor. The trouble with survival is finding enough food and, more importantly, fresh food. Well, you can't get much fresher than this.
Oh God, it
Looks
is.
normal.
It's down there near the box. Look. Down there.
It's
Oh.
alive.
Oh, it's a partridge
Oh,
or
we've got
something.
to kill it, Nevin.
I knew it would be something alive.
I want to kill it.
Flipping there.
Oh, where's the machete? Just do it quick.
So, let's have a look and see what we got.
See what's in the cupboard today. Is it in there? No?
It's not in there.
It's somewhere around. There's going to be a booby trap. Oh, there it is. It's a,
Oh,
it's a little guinea.
Are you okay?
And he'll flatter, don't worry,
okay.
don't worry.
That's fine, that's fine.
Just think, when you get home, just forget about it. Just had to. That is disgusting, isn't it?
So do we pluck now?
No, just let's leave him for a bit.
Okay.
Okay, just leave him and then we'll pluck him. If you want, we can carry on doing that other exercise.
Put off those great big ones. Starving.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Once it's cooked, it'll just like chicken, won't it?
It will be.
It was killed humanely. I need some energy for our final challenge tomorrow so we can get out of here.
Now the guinea fowl has been killed, time for our teams to cook it. We've asked them to build a pit oven.
How deep's an oven?
The girls refuse to do it. It's got to be me. Others will both starve.
This is our little clay pit fire, is it? Can I help with anything? Do you want me to fetch or carry?
Finish stripping those soft things and just put that on top. It's just to get a good flame going so we can get some of these logs burning.
I know that Gordon won't mind getting stuck into this kind of thing, and I don't think Di will. She won't do it, will she?
I don't know, she might. She might surprise us all.
Everything with a fowl, you just go up its backside.
Okay.
And I want you to pull everything out.
Just go in like that?
Yeah.
Tell me when it's over, Vicky. What is it?
It's coming out.
Right.
That's it. That's it. Okay, well done.
It looks like most of it.
Yeah. Now, what we haven't done is cleared out the anus.
Anus horribilis.
That's it. you can do that.
It's not called a rainforest for nothing. And with their guinea taking at least 6 hours to cook, there's nothing for our teams to do but try and keep as dry as possible.
It'll be nice, won't it,
Yeah,
Gordon?
it looks fantastic. So, is it going to cook?
Wonderful. Absolutely.
I have never done anything like that before, I have to say.
Surviving's not just about accepting your fate and getting on with it. It's also about trying to escape. So, for the purpose of this next event, our teams are going to have to try and attract the attention of a passing ship. You and I are the passing ship. We're going to be passing by their beach for 5 minutes only, and within that time, hopefully, they'll get our attention.
Stay where you are and turn round on the box.
Okay.
All right. Now, just tighten this up high.
The doctor's given Lyndon the all clear, so he's back to join his team to take part in this challenge.
She's going on that side.
We've got some stuff on her.
A minute into the blues, any sign of them?
No, nothing at all.
Two minutes, nothing.
Yes, I do see a little flicker. Well, that's definitely smoke, and it's definitely fire, and it's definitely somebody trying to attract our attention.
Right, well, that's 3 minutes then. A minute, and I cannot see any managing directors doing anything.
There is no smoke, there are no signals of any sort.
Two minutes, they've had.
The big zero.
Nothing.
Not a flicker.
Nowhere.
Not a flicker.
Right, you, it's 2 minutes 45.
And we have seen smoke.
We have seen smoke. The managing directors have signalled us.
They have smoked.
It's down to us whether I actually want to bother rescuing them. Should we go and get them?
No. No.
So, the sun sets on what could be our team's final night out here. We left them to enjoy their guinea fowl, which, after 8 hours cooking, was now ready to eat.
I'll do this in the garden when we get home.
Wow, you've probably got a perfectly good Arga.
What is it? It's like past the parcel. It's like Christmas morning.
It's really tender, it's just tasty.
Well, I've sacrificed the 2 breasts for you gentlemen.
Oh yeah?
I have.
Well, gentlemen love breasts. Yeah.
And I said to Vicky earlier, it sounds really, really ignorant of me, but I've never really considered where the meat comes from. It's never really bothered me. I've bought it in a shop and I paid for it, and I've liked it. But actually doing that today, I found it really, really disgusting.
Okay, there's the next one.
Which is a little bit tough.
There you go.
Good.
Don't think about what it is.
Now this I did with all the chopped up kidneys and livers and the little heart. So I hope that we get marks for aesthetics as well.
It's delicious.
Do you think you're going to miss this place? It doesn't seem possible at the moment.
We will miss it. I'm sure we will in about 2 weeks' time.
Being
and
able
everything.
to walk out of your shelter and see the beach there.
So, this is it, the final points. You need them to get out of here. You, how have they done?
Well, they had killing, gutting, cooking and eating for 6 points. And then there's a very unfair challenge in which we got you to attract the attention of a passing ship, but you knew that there was no chance of it actually rescuing you. So for the killing, gutting, cooking and eating, I'm going to give you 5 out of 6, because there's a sort of level of enthusiasm about the eating bit of it, which is the whole point of everything that goes on before that, which was slightly lacking. And at this stage, it's terribly important that you do the eating. Now, if I didn't know you better, I would have thought that actually you didn't want to be rescued because there was a lack of enthusiasm about the second challenge. It took you longer to get the smoke going for the great ship on the ocean to see you. So you drop a point for that. So you get 3 points for the SOS challenge, total of 8 points.
So, are you going to do it? Is this the last you're going to be seeing of this place?
It is.
Hopefully, we're going to try our hardest.
See you later.
See you later on.
Gotta go for it, we've got to win.
I'm sure that, yeah,
I'm 100% positive we'll win.
I know we'll win.
How are you both, sweethearts?
Very, very... Oh, look at that.
This is for the man who gives points because we love you so much.
There's no limit to the depths to which we'll sink.
That
This
really
is true.
That
This is
pathetic.
true. Yeah, that is the most pathetic thing that I've seen so far.
Would you like to stand up for your final day's points?
Okay, we're ready for them.
Go on then, Hugh, they're ready for them.
The killing, preparation and eating was pretty good.
Thank you.
And the end result looked very nice.
Yeah, it did, amazing. It was good.
So I'll give you 6 points for that.
Thank you.
Good. And then there was trying to be rescued for 4 points. You were like cheerleaders jumping up and down on the beach. But nevertheless, once you got the fire lit, we did see it perfectly.
Good.
So I'll give you 4 points for that.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Superb.
So we got 10 points.
I'll work it out for yourselves, for God's sake.
I got it wrong.
Superb.
I said no. This
said
man
4.
cannot be that nice.
It's taken you a long time to get there, but you've finally done it. Achieved perfection. But we'll see you later on.
Okay.
This is it, though.
Good luck to the other group when you see them.
Very, very nice
We'll
of you.
pass that on.
Pass
Okay.
the message on.
Will do.
They didn't do the same. We'll see you later.
See you later.
Thank you very much.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Superb.
Well done.
Well done, guys.
Well done. Well done.
Don't
Oh,
kiss
give us
me.
a kiss.
No, you're not kissing me with that
You
breath.
could do with a shave, dear.
I could do with a shave. It's terrible, isn't it?
Well, yesterday's performance has put the directors back in the running. They now have 25 points, but the PAs are still in the lead with 29. There's nothing else for our teams to do now but limber up for the final challenge. So, this is it. The race both teams are desperate to win. It's in 4 stages, both on land and out at sea. For the first stage, one team member must be hauled up this tree to get the instructions as to where the oars are buried. They must then find their oars, which are hidden within 5 paces of these flags. They must then, using their raft, paddle out to 2 markers to collect a map and 2 overlays. Then they've got to come back to shore. The map will lead them to this tree, where they have to pull this rope to signal victory. It's the final challenge. One team is going, one team is staying. The PAs will be starting on the first blast of the horn. And for the first time in your lives, you'll be chasing after them
Well done, guys.
on the second blast of the horn. Is everyone okay with the rules? So, best team win in 3, 2, 1. I'll give you a countdown from 10 seconds. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done.
Different directions, don't all dig in the same. 6, 5 paces from the red flag, let me down. Let me down, let me down.
what direction?
Right.
5 paces from the blue flag.
Guys, I've got one. There doesn't seem to be any more here.
Got one.
You got one.
Got one.
Got one.
How deep was it again, Lyndon?
About 3 inches, not very deep.
Go.
The PAs decide to give up digging after only finding 2 paddles.
Where's my paddle? Come on, run, guys.
Still trailing, the directors leave Di on the beach.
Touch the flag. No, you don't. There. Be careful.
The PAs are still in the lead, but can they work out the map?
Place triangle with 1 point on the tip of the north. See the arrow?
Right.
The other on the fish's eye.
There's a fish. Right, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, and the one
and the
here.
third on the cross marking
Right.
blue camp.
So where? There.
Place the second overlay.
Where is it?
Look. It's there.
See, it's up there.
So where?
Trees.
Let's go. Go on. Oh, baby.
We have done it.
Yes!
We've got it. We've got it.
Yes! Hey! Whoa.
You are so clever, you guys.
Well done. Handshakes for MDs.
I'm tired.
Good lads. Are they still running around the woods? I think we've got to go and help them.
Lovely. We've been dreaming of this. Oh.
Congratulations.
Where was that?
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world.
Maybe I will get the sack after all.
It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine.
Tips from survival expert Ray Mears next Thursday at 8 here on BBC Two.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
This is lovely back home at last. Can't wait to go home to my mum.
Yeah.